Hello, anyone who might be watching this, and it's Paul here, and goofing around, and it's been a while, but I'm going to continue on the lazy method of car modeling. I'm sure some of you have been waiting to see, like, what the hell has this guy been doing? Why is he taking so long? And the answer is I'm easily distracted, so lazy modeling by a lazy modeler, I guess. Huh? What did you expect? Alright. Alright, I'm awful. Anyhow, here's a look at it. And what I'm thinking of doing is bumping down this smooth modifier just to one level and actually applying it. That's what I'm going to do. And draw all edges here. So it should be like this when I smooth it, which I will do now. And apply it so I have some extra edges to work with. Yep, alright. So there are the edges, and it's been applied. And now it's time to start editing this thing. And I should probably turn on screencast keys. Yeah, that would help. That would help, wouldn't it? Faces. There. So. That will be the windshield area. Oops. Sorry, I can't move the view while I'm doing that. I'm used to another program where it could. And. Let's see, this it. And I'm going to these little settings on the outside here. That's fairly close for that. When smoothing, I have this like weird edge here. I don't know what's going on there. Probably gonna have to fix that little area somehow. That vertex is pulled in funny, I think. So you have to manually adjust it, huh? Guess let's see with this one. And a similar thing going on for the side window. Oh wait, I need to back to face view. And I'll probably add an extra edge loop. I'm somewhere in I don't have any exciting stories to tell, unfortunately. It's none that relate to this stuff. That shouldn't matter, should it? Just watch what I'm doing. Alright, so now I gotta do, add a loop. What was there I can't remember. It's this one. No, this is loop cut and slide. And I'm gonna go like so up here. Why is it sticking out like that? I don't know why it's not staying planar. Oh, I don't know. Should be, but it isn't. Everyone do that too? Huh. Oh. This is the start of it. For the doors and stuff, most of the cuts will be defined by some of these edges. They're already here. Pretty will parallel them. And what I decided to do. I think I do a smaller panel window somewhere over here. What? I don't know if that will work, because I gotta cut it. I gotta cut in a line just so we can get the flow better. So, where do I want to cut it? That's the thing. Just gotta get a knife cut. Knife tool. My friend, he's got a knife. I don't know who knows that song. Alright. Yeah, where do I want to cut this thing? Back here. Somewhere up here, like so. It's hard. Let's see what. I want to go back at least this far. So that just starts the window, and that's the bottom, I would think. I don't want an extra huge window here. So do you want the rear window to wrap around slightly? Oh, it does. I'll do that. Something like this. I think that might work. Gonna have to reorientate that one edge. I want that menu. It is just select and adjustment here. Yeah, the small one. Yeah, that's why I probably didn't do this video for the longest time. It's going to be boring to watch. Yeah. Alright, this freestyle modeling for you, man. It's explaining it's just not fun sometimes. This would be better if I had someone to chat with. Maybe they would ask the questions and stuff that aren't so obvious while I'm doing this. But I tried to do a live stream thing, but nobody seemed to show any interest in it. I had like one person out of the whole bunch of people on the internet. You'd think they would be curious about this. I guess it's because the way live streaming is, I don't really do it through livestream.com, but I do it through Google. And the way they have it set up probably isn't the world's best. Well, they got smart people and stuff. They just obviously, but some other stuff. It's got bugs, design flaws, whatever. Makes streaming a session a little tricky. I don't know, it conflicts with certain software too. Like if you try to live stream the stuff to YouTube, it'll crash on some programs. Blender doesn't happen to be one of them, no. But Photoshop is for some reason. I don't know why. It will crash every time. So, just a little side port window. And I'll allow this. Getting artifacts there. I don't know what's causing that. But they are there. It's like I have a whole... Look at this. What is this mess? I will have to fix it. Because it is yucky. Alright. I don't know of a way to move planar offhand for a single vertex. Wings 3D, they make it easy. You just like click and move, and there's planar. You pick the plane, and then you just slide the vertex along it. Blender, I'm trying to think. Is there a trick for that? I don't know. It's probably a plugin I don't have, if anything. I suppose I could just move it along an edge. Pull it back out here. So I actually could collapse some edges here, and that would fix that too, wouldn't it? It's possible to collapse edges, right? I do have to make it quick, so I do have to be at work in another hour. I'll probably keep this video down to like under an hour anyways. Collapse edges. Is there such a thing? Let's see, split edges. Slide edge, slip. You know, it's probably under the X menu. Yeah, never mind. There. That'll do it. this merger world. Stupid phone keeps ringing. I get stupid junk calls. It's really annoying. Not necessarily for me, but for people at the house I live at. It is really annoying. Alright. Wish that phone would shut up. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I find it really freaking annoying. Alright, I'll just finish the holes sooner or later. Clean that up a little bit better. This edge flow I will fix by adjusting it. That's the one I want. Or when does it turn maintenance on? What does that do? It's doing something, but I can't tell what it's doing. Alright. When I hit that one once, one on another bit I need to do. Alright. Just adjust the flow there a little bit. I like having my edges kind of consistent. When I dive down like that and stuff, it doesn't look good to me, so it probably causes artifacts. So let's try to smooth out the general direction they're going in. Right now I am just defining the windows. Having a loop sit flow around the windows. You have my reasons. And let's see. Join edge there. And knife it again. Oh, knife it. Right, nice. Where do I want it to go? Like here or so? Why won't you connect? It's because it's a mirror thing. There, that's why. Alright, that works. Mirror and knife together, just don't talk to each other, I guess. Alright, that's so cute. And I was like debating mentally like what to do with this car and stuff. So that's why I haven't done jack with it for so long. I was like, what do I really want to do with this on the front end and stuff? Do I want to go even more retro and stuff? And I took another look at it and go, well, I gotta do some stuff modern because the front end. I was thinking of having a folding headlights, but the way the front end is, it really doesn't sit flat enough for that. So it's kind of wanting to do some retro 80s car stuff. Well, no way I'm thinking of still mixing up throwing that in here. Thinking of throwing in us on the screen on the rear window that you don't really see on the current cars anymore, but it was like a big thing in the 80s. I was thinking of throwing one of those on there just because it looks funky. And it's semi-functional. I guess they don't do that anymore because of aerodynamics or something, who knows. But it used to be like a thing a lot of 80s cars had. But that's fine. I'll get to it when I get to it. So, edge loop here. Do I have weird vertexes? I think I do. Right there is messy. Ew. I gotta fix that. Like this right here. It's not pretty. So, oops. Somebody didn't zoom through that. What is this? Yikes! Oh man. It's even moving real hyper fast. It's like some extra edges in here I was not expecting. It's a mess. It's gonna be tricky to clean up. There's another one down there like that. Rest. That is some unexpected crap right there. Oh, let's see. Is there a way to fix this? Yeah. Limited dissolve. Didn't like to take that away. I can't zoom in close enough to look at it. I suppose I could, but the clipping level would mess some other stuff up, I think. Okay, looks like I had a try in here. And this one, I don't know, there's like another edge in here still. Alright. Get rid of that vertex. Oops. And I suppose I can that. Oh, now I gotta clean up down here, and I gotta check for doubles. Which I'm not sure will work with mirroring turned down. Maybe it will. Oh, what kind of mess did I create doing this? I'm gonna have to reflow some stuff anyways here. Just because it's faster to do things one way, but then when you get to the next step, you still gotta rework it. It's lazy, but it's not always. Still a faster way to get in your flow, even if you gotta rework it. I'm not the fastest at doing this step. Alright. Alrighty, what do I got here? I got two edges. Should snapping it there might be a bad idea. Yeah. It doesn't look so bad. I just gotta clean up doubles, and hopefully that will resolve the mesh issue there. Let's just turn off the mirror, I guess. And just remove doubles. Set it remove to 0, I guess, to clean itself up. Maybe it cleaned itself up already. Maybe I had the... You know, there's an option where if certain vertices overlap when you're moving them, they automatically will or something. But I don't know if I had that turned on. I guess it is turned on. There should be something for me to try here. Yeah, there, try up there. I have some weird edge flow stuff going on. I should probably reflow it. I'm trying to think of how to do it. Alright. Oh, there's still edge here. Doesn't that vertex be welded to that other one? I thought I told it to go in here. Okay. I'm just going to remove that modifier and see if that makes any difference. It says there are no doubles. But why is that be able to move, huh? There's no double in what's going on there. Ah, come on. What the heck? Because I thought it was overlapping that other vertex, it should be welded to it. If that's not a double, then what was it? 'Cause I just clicked remove doubles. Come on. My settings messed up for this. I'll do... Oh, you know what? I'd probably have to have everything selected. That's probably what it is. That's right. Derp. I need the other software where it does the thing without having to have everything selected. Sorry about that. Like I said. Come from another program and it does it slightly different. That would help. Alright. So now I have the window shapes defined. And I'll probably apply a window material just so you know where the windows are. And I think I'll wrap it up for that. And the next adjustments will maybe come later on. To be any time from tonight till next weekend, maybe? I don't know. I'm not on a schedule. I'm not getting paid anything special to do this. I'm just doing it on my own time. So, alright. select the window pane areas, and I'll make a new material for it. And over here, materials. We add a new material slot. Now we create a new material. And I'm going to call this window glass. And I'm going to give it a viewport color so I know where it's at. Otherwise it won't show really. It's always a good idea to do that. I'm going to just quickly change this from diffuse to glass. I'm not going to do anything too fancy. There is a much better glass I came up with, but I'm not going to mess with that right now. It's just a placeholder. And now that I have it there and this area selected, I'm going to click slot. You gotta have this slot selected and then you click assign. Now when I deselect, you can see where the glass is. Not too hard. Eventually though, I will want to cut this out and make it a separate thing, because glass for proper refraction and all that other stuff, it has to be a separate panel, and it'll probably look better in the car model too. That's why I did these things with the edge loops right now. So, and I'll start doing these other little areas. Oh, that doesn't work while I'm... I want to reposition my view, but I can't do it while I'm in the select mode. So that's one thing I like. I know I'll have to say Wings 3D, because like Blender people for some reason hate it. Or at least the ones on Reddit do. It's funny. They say, oh, I did this model in Wings, and then all of a sudden you get bad like points on it. Like, what? But I rendered it and did all the materials in Blender. Or at least the cycles part. It's funny though. Yes, this is an easier program to work in for modeling. There's just like a handful of reasons, but some people are just such diehards they don't get that. It's like I don't know, it's funny. I like Blender for all the other stuff. Since they made it easier to use, it's been good. So developers did something right. Yeah, make sure that's looking. And I gotta go to my job that has nothing to do with graphics work. Well, I spent all my time getting a college degree so I can do it. And the job market's just like, no, you don't have anything. You have 5 years experience? No. That's why. And just kind of burned out before I could really build a new portfolio, and I'm interested in the stuff I did in college. Some of that stuff I lost in a computer crash. And the software I did a lot of stuff in has changed already. It's ridiculous. So I just do stuff like in my hobby stuff. If I could get into the industry, that would be great, but I don't see how right now. So I just model. My spare time is a hobby once again, even though I was hoping to make money out. I do sell a few things on Turbo Squid and oh, it's that place Shapeways or whatever, but other than a few curious inquiries, not much, so. Yeah, well. guess that'll be it for the windows. I'll probably start cutting stuff out. Thinking the floor pan and the rear wheel wells will have to be made to one piece. The front wheel wells will probably be something separate. I'm not sure what to do under here. Problem is, I don't really know what goes on in the underbody much. It's not like I get a car up on a lift every day. There's so many different ways of doing suspensions and stuff, I wouldn't know which route to take with it. So my underside of the car is just kind of generic. It's awful, but I'll have to figure something out when I get to it. But yeah, I'll connect, I'll have to make the rear wheel wells not so deep. I don't think they really are. When you look in the trunk, I don't know, they don't take up as much as this is right now. Front ones, yeah, because the wheels have to turn. But, yeah, I'll have to do something. Put the arch over it, the wall pan or whatever, and weld it to the floor pan, and I'll probably make the floor pan a separate piece, cutting it out or something. And once I cut the doors off and the hood off, probably get time to start working on the interior. And I'll probably do tail lights and stuff like that too. See it when we get to it. Let's do a rendered preview. I can leave edit mode, I can go object mode. That makes that big a difference. And the glass is going to be weird because, like I said, the glass has to have a proper thickness for the refraction and stuff to work right. And it's just a placeholder, but you can see where it is. And I'll have to rework the edge flow. It's not looking too awful or anything, it's kind of got a neat shape. And I guess that'll be it for now. Sorry it took so damn long. Like I said, I was being lazy, but part of it was video games. I do like Minecraft, even though it's supposed to be a kid's game, but it's just fun to goof around in here. And there's this other game called Unreal World. Not to be confused with Unreal Tournament, totally different thing. This Unreal World is like Outdoor Survivor Man, the game, but it's like a 2D turn-based game, or a roguelike game, but the turns happen so fast, it's not like it calculates all the time, so it's just like, it's fairly smooth, it seems like it's seamless. Even though you can just let it wait and wait until you do something. It's not like the computer will get ahead of you if you don't. So technically it is a turn-based in that regard. I was like building a cabin and stuff. I got to that stage and then it's just like, oh, I gotta start doing some other stuff. Stupid distraction, but it's fun. Yeah, it's a tricky game, so. Alright, enough of that. Here's the car at this stage. So it wasn't too terribly difficult to set up like this. For games, you could probably get away with it at this level or close to it. But I am going to do an interior on this. I'm not going to leave it half-ass. I had like some old models that had finished interiors. So that'll be it. Yeah, I'm a little tired, but I do have to work this afternoon. So, till next time, whenever that is. See you later.